Alright, this video is going to work on multiplication. Okay, it's something, it's been a while since we've done, maybe need a refresher about it. I'm going to do one problem the traditional way. You know, this is the only way I learned when I was in 3rd or 4th grade. It's about the only way most of your parents would have learned. So if I have the problem 23 times 45, okay, that's how we write it. Alright, the first step here, we're going to take our 5 and multiply it by 3. 5 times 3 is 15. I put the 5 there, carry the 1 right there. Then I take the 5 and multiply it by another number on top. 5 times 2 is 10. This time I add the 1 on top. 10 plus 1 is 11. So then I write that right there. 115 is on your top line. Now the next thing I always recommend, just get rid of this number right there. You don't need it anymore. You can get rid of that too so it doesn't confuse you later on. Alright, now before we move on to our 4 right here, we have to put a 0 right here. That's our placeholder because we're not working in the ones place anymore. We're now moving on to the tens place. So now I'm going to do 4 times 3. 4 times 3 is 12, so I put the 2 right there, carry the 1 right there. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 more is 9. There's nothing left to multiply, so I'm good. I'm going to add these two numbers together, okay? So 5 plus 0 is 5, 2 plus 1 is 3, 9 plus 1 is 10, put my comma right there, 1035. Okay, that's traditional multiplication. If I want to do lattice multiplication, which is a new way of doing it, and I think it works for a lot of kids because you don't have to worry about carrying stuff so much, okay? You have to make your boxes though. So if I have the problem 46, and let's say I want to multiply it by 37. All right, so I'm going to make my boxes, okay? Basically split it in half. You have 4s right there, 6s will be for these numbers, so the 3s and the 7s right there. Okay, the most important thing is to make your diagonals proper, okay? You can't just put it wherever you want to. You want to go from corner to corner through here, corner to corner, and keep going through there, and then the same thing right there. Okay, if you can make the boxes properly, you'll have no trouble with lattice. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'll take this 3 right here and multiply it by all the numbers on top. 3 times 6 is 18. Now with lattice, you don't have to worry about carrying a 1 or anything like that with traditional. So you just write the number. Okay, so 3 times 6 was 18. 3 times 4 is going to be 12. 7 times 6, that's 42. And then 7 times 4 is 28. All right, the next thing you're going to do is add, and you go add on all these diagonals, these slashes. So 2 plus nothing else is going to be 2. 8 plus 4 is 12. And 12 plus 8 more is going to give you 20. So I'm going to put a 0 down, carry a 2 right there. Add all these up. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then a 1 by itself. So the answer would be 1,702. And obviously we would write that 1,702. Now with lattice, you just have to make the boxes based on how many numbers there are. So if I wanted to do a 3 by 2 problem, obviously I would need a box that's split into this way and split into 3 that way. If it was 3 by 3, you'd obviously have another row down here. I'll just do one more problem. So if I do 212 times 24, same thing. Make your diagonals. Make your diagonals. One more time. And just multiply. 2 times 2 is 4. Now in this case, there is no number in the 10 spot, so we put a 0. So it's 0, 4. 2 times 1 is 2. 0, 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 0, 4. Okay? 4 times 2 is 8. 0, 8. 4 times 1 is 4. 0, 4. 4 times 2 is 8. Okay? And just add everything up again. 8 by itself, 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 2 is 10. Carry the 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. Nothing up there. The answer is 5,088. Okay. Now, if you like traditional multiplication better and that works for you, that's fine with me. If you like lattice, you find it easier, doesn't matter to me. As long as you understand and you can do the problem that's asking, you can do either method.